Hello guys, welcome back to Sim UK. This is Project Cars 2, as you probably know from the title of the video. And this is the last race in the first series of the career. Now, it's been a bit of an uppy-downy, well, let's be fair, it's been a downy-downy kind of career. We've been in first place a couple of times, and we've been dominant a couple of times, but in the end, in every race, we end up pretty far down the pack. Or in the last race, we didn't even finish. Now, there are some issues. I've tried some setups and they don't save. And every time I load into the game, my G29 configuration is gone. So I have to set that up every time. I'm not entirely sure whether the issue is with my G29 or with this, because I'm having a similar kind of experience to that in other games as well. So it's kind of looking like it's the G29 and not Project Cars 2. I don't know that for certain. Before we go any further, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been watching the series, especially to those of you who have hit me? No, not those guys. Those of you who have sent me like comments in the comment section, giving me advice and suggestions and things like that. Honestly, appreciate it so much. And I said when I did a review for this game for Project Cars 2, I said I think it's going to make me a better sim racer in every sim racing event. And you know what? I think it has. I have learnt so much today, it is unreal. I wanted this last race to be a good one. I wanted to have a really good chance of taking pole. We're doing Snetterton 200 today. Can I load into it? You made a whole host of brilliant suggestions. One of the best suggestions I heard was because there were a lot of right-handers in the last race, lower the pressure on the left-hand tyres. Unfortunately, you can't do that. You can only alter the pressure for the front or the rear, not the left or the right. There's a lot of limitations in this junior event that make changing the car configuration really quite tricky. Worse than that, though, is the fact that it wasn't saving anything that I did. Now, I've got a setup here that I'm quite happy with. I wanted to get used to the track today, practice tomorrow and then make the video, but I have got the mother of all colds coming. I can feel it, and if I don't do it today, I won't get it out for Saturday. There's no way at all. My little girl, 5 years old, she's come down with it yesterday and she was up all night. She ended up sleeping in mum and dad's bed, but I had to go sleep downstairs, because I snore and I keep everybody awake. Yes, terrible. I've got qualifying and I've got a race set up. Basically they're identical except for the amount of fuel that's in the tank. That's the only difference. Race, there we go. And I was finding that I was running out of fuel before I could even get 2 laps in on quali, so I just had to change that before I forget. So, yeah, today's race, I'm not really ready. Truth be told, I'll tell you the truth, I started off this morning 8.5 seconds off the pace, so quickly knocked that down to 6.5 seconds, and I was feeling better and better and better with each lap. But as you've hopefully seen at the beginning of this video, it didn't all go according to plan. I came off a lot, and that's going to be my biggest concern today, is I'm still coming off the track. Even though I've got that difference between me and first place down to 0.12 seconds. So I'm right on the pace now, but I am not consistent. That's why I don't feel ready for this race. Right, let's load up practice and I can go out and we can... Go! Just making sure we're recording. Get head tracking set up. Here we go, guys. Get the pit limiter on. We don't want any of that. Penalty rubbish. I nearly came out early then. So I'm going to try and get the tyres up to temperature. Nothing too severe. There's 2 corners like in every track that I race on. Like every track I race on, there are two corners that I'm not comfortable with. That's the first one. I suppose that's technically two corners, but I've amalgamated those into one in my head. And yeah, I'm not overly impressed with the way that I take that corner. I'm not using the shifter, by the way, in case you're wondering, because the clutch in this game is shocking. And that's the other one. As you can see, I very easily come off the edge there, and I do it a lot. And if you come off the edge too much, there is well, hopefully I haven't accidentally deleted that crash I had earlier, and whoa, crikey, you'll be able to see that there's almost an invisible dip and a bump there, and if you hit it anything over 25 miles an hour, you're going to flip. So coming off in that area is not advisable at all. So what are the guys doing? They're doing like 1 minute 31.5. It just feels so slow down there, and I can't help but jumping on the accelerator far too quickly and far too aggressively. But anyway, basically in every race that I've raced, there has been an issue of some sort. Now in the last race, I was so far off it, so far off the pace, I just couldn't race that track. And it was because where I'd set the AI to 80%, that's when they begin to alter their setups to better suit themselves to the track. Bit squiffy through there, not quite up to temperature yet, are we? Where's our lap time? 1:24:27. Now it's gone blurry, I don't know what time we're doing. So what was that? We're 1.1 second off the pace, and I'm not really pushing yet. Do you know, that was kind of funny because I saw the look at that tree there. It's like a dude with his arms up. Is it meant to be like that? That's freaky. Wow. Okay, back to work. Yeah, so when I started this series, I think I correctly picked 80% AI difficulty. I actually think I could do a bit higher than that, but my consistency is an issue. My single lap capability is fast enough to do higher than 80% AI, but my consistency is a shambles. As you can see. Flipping corner, honestly. When I get it right, it's really right. When I get it wrong, which is 90% of the time, it's a mess. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so where the other AI cars have been changing their setup to better suit their cars to the track, I've just been basically racing default setup for a number of reasons. But what I've done in this car is I've dropped the tyre pressure of the rear wheel and I've stiffened the roll bar at the back, and that is enabling me to go round corners that previously I had to slow down for. I didn't do that very well, but I was also I've also figured out that because I don't use heel and toe, my downshifting is pretty pathetic at the best of times, and that is throwing me off quite a bit. That's causing me to spin and come off the track way more than I ought to be. I shouldn't have to be coming down to second gear there, but that's partly a confidence thing because I do come off there a lot, and partly because I'm actually doing a fairly quick time and I want to keep it together as best I can. That wasn't particularly smooth, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Let's see what sort of time that brings us in. Second place. How you feeling about that, guys and girls? I'm feeling pretty fantastic about it, I've got to say. Bearing in mind I started this morning with like an 8.5 second deficit. I'm actually catching that car, I think. Either that or he's just come out the pits. Yeah, it's actually pretty slow through there. I can feel the cold is starting to creep down the back of my throat, and I'm starting to feel a bit, ooh, not good. So I'm really going to try and get on the podium today, guys. I was going to say I'm going to go for a win, but I've been visualising the last lap where I'm just behind the leader, and I know I'm faster than he is, and I pushed that little bit too hard, and I come off the track, and we end up in 6th, which has happened more than once in this series already. Ah, damn it, we're going to run out of fuel. I just want to see if we can take... I don't think we're fast enough to take pole. No, we're miles off. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to do my best today. I really want to get a win in. Wasn't paying attention. Not just for myself, but for those of you who have stuck... Oh, balls. For those of you who have stuck through and watched all the series despite me coming off so many times and just losing first place over and over and over again. Been a bit of a disaster. So, yeah, that's weird. How have I run out of fuel already? I haven't done that many laps. It's a bit weird. Let's return to pit box. Let's go tuning setup. Yeah, we're on practice. Let's check practice. Why is it 3 litres? I'm pretty sure I just changed that. Save over the existing setup. I'm going to have to check this now. Concerned that the race setup isn't going to have saved the 12 litres that I put in it. No, it bloody didn't. Let's go back to practice. It's not saving it, is it? 10 litres, done. Save over existing setup. I think what we're going to have to do is say that, and I think it will save them, but there's definitely a bug here. Quite a serious bug, really. Let's try loading the race. It really isn't working, is it? That is a definite bug there, guys. So we're going to save that to a new setup as well. We're going to call this race 200. Oh great, that character. Snet 200 V2. Right, let's go quali, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get any qualifying time in. Let's go 5 litres, 5, save to new setup. So it just basically, it won't allow me to overwrite an existing setup, which is where it's all been going wrong, because I was trying to overwrite the default, and obviously that's not going to happen. So right, let's just test this now. Let's go back to practice. This should be, I think, 10 litres I've just set that to. No, oh, I loaded the wrong one. I think I loaded the wrong one there. Let me try that again. Practice 2, edit setup, 10 litres. Okay, so that's what the problem is then. You can't overwrite an existing...
Go, go, go!
You can't overwrite an existing setup, which is clearly a bug, because that's how you would normally work it. But clearly, we have enough pace today to win this, and it's only my consistency that's going to be the problem, which is why I hesitate to say I'm going to try and win it, because I've already visualised being on the last lap and throwing it all away. It's happened before, and let's be fair, I'm only just on the pace. You know, I'm not dominating it like I was at the Scottish track that I can't think of the name of. Now I've only just started using 5th gear. It works alright actually. It actually feels more controlled. But yeah, I've only done that since starting this video, so it's good. This is why I don't feel like I'm ready yet, because I'm still trying new stuff, and that does not aid for better consistency. I don't feel like we're going particularly fast now. One other thing you'll notice is that I'm not getting any split times now. Once you go back into the pits and come out again, it seems that that breaks. So, I mean, Project Cars released a big update today, but when you look at the release notes for what they've changed, still trying new things on there. Haven't quite mastered that. Yeah, when you look at the change notes for what they have changed, it is so vague. So vague, like AI handling improved. But no real explanation of how. Or no confirmation of what the issue was before. But I mean, yeah, I mean, this game is full of bugs. Well, we did take some time off, but we didn't take pole. I don't think I need to drop down to 4th for that corner, but it's definitely safer, isn't it? braking too early for that corner now. I'm too heavy on the throttle coming out of there as well. It's going to be a tough race. It's not going to be easy peasy. Definitely not. Yeah, I got that all wrong there. Don't even bother mentioning it. Let's move on. Pretend that didn't happen. Try that 5th gear approach again. Off. Yeah, I got that really wrong there. This is my downfall, definitely. I'm always looking to go faster. I never decide that's a good line, I like the way that feels, I'm going to do that every time. Oh God. I thought we were in the tree then. That's what that screaming man's all about. Let's see if we can actually overtake this guy. So I've done quite a few laps on this today, but not really any racing. I've done a little bit of racing because I wanted to see how I wanted to see how bad 6.5 seconds off the pace looked, and it looks bad. It looks really bad. Not enough brakes there. Not enough brakes there. But this guy's really slow. Maybe he's on his outlap, isn't he? Right, let's try that 5th gear thing again. Alright, well that feels pretty fast. Is he going into the pits? Oh man, I thought I was all over him. He wasn't actually going for it. Ten seconds off my own pace. Do you know, I can get around that in 5th. I don't know why I keep chickening out of it. And I don't know if you saw that then, the nose kicking in as I drop down into 1st gear. That is because I'm basically not matching the revs as I'm dropping down into 1st. I'm technically dropping into 1st too early, I suppose. And it's causing the car to kick. Oh, that was another new line. I think that corner's going to be my undoing, you know. See if I can squeeze in between these guys. I mean, that corner I think we're okay. I can take it a few different ways, and it's under enough control that if I've got it a bit wrong, I'm coming at it the wrong way, there's going to be time for me to fix it. sworn somebody just came in my room then. Hence why I didn't mention that nice overtake. I'm all hot and sweaty now, freaking out. I'm like, oh. Oh no! I should have held that. So anyway, the practice has gone well. We've got some armament, we've got some options. We're not the fastest. I do keep forgetting to change gear, and we got one corner that's definitely giving me a itchy gonad. I can get on the power so much earlier there. That's my teammate in front, I think. It'd be interesting to see if he is faster or slower than me. Definitely seems to be slower than me. Everybody seems to be slower than me. So here we are at my nemesis. Well, he wasn't holding out of that, was he? I guess he didn't want the boss to see my newfound skills were better than his own. Maybe we'll just take him on the inside, or I could have done if I hadn't slid the back end there. Oh no, got it all wrong. Got it all wrong. Pump the brake. Fight to get it. Oh, I nearly got it back. I nearly got it back. So yeah, the boss is definitely going to give him the big Christmas bonus. You know, he'll probably give us the same bonus whilst we're in the room, and then when I can't see, he'll give him the extra bonus that he deserves. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do it this way, but anyway. What are you doing, fella? Posing a bit. Right, so, I mean, we're on the pace, aren't we, guys? And I'm feeling rough as houses, so I need to get this done straight away. If I don't win, if I don't get podium, if I wipe out really early on, I'm so sorry. I haven't really had enough practice, I don't feel settled, and I don't feel well. What the hell is wrong with the car? Look at it. That was a weird bug. 2 minutes left. I think we'll just skip to the end here. How do I do that? Let's go. I need something to drink. My throat is getting sore. Right. Let's just go down. Return to pit box. Skip to end. Continue to qualifying. So, we should have a qualifying option with about 5 litres of fuel in. So I'm thinking there's about 3, maybe 4 laps, but I'm hoping to get a good one on the first 2. Let's just check that it has, yeah, 5. Cool. Alrighty.
Remember, you won't have much grip on the outlap. Bring the tyres up to temperature before you start pushing.
Okay, boss. Took my eye off the track for a moment, looking at the two little yellow triangles. I've put on collision detection, I guess you call it. Because although the head tracking is pretty good, I mean, I can't see that mirror over there at all. Still can't get that right. It's that one corner that I'd like to have another day's practice on. Right. Now I'm going to try and use the slipstream from this guy to secure pole position. The only downside is that it's going to mess up my line ever so slightly. I didn't hold it, I didn't hold it. And then we had a collision. Oh, balls. So many mistakes. Car seems fine. I don't think I've done any lasting damage. My pride is a bit dented, but other than that, maybe a clear lap is a better thing. There's another issue coming into that corner as well. I don't take it the same way that the AI do. So I actually go into it a lot slower than they do, but I come out of it faster. So when I'm slowing down to go into the corner, they tend to whack me up the arse, which is another way that puts me off the track. None of it's good, really. "12 seconds faster than my last lap." So those of you who can look at that and see, it puts me about a second behind the leader. Ah, too close. I know I've got to hug that inside line just to keep the car, to get the car lined up for this tight second part. But in that chicane, I suppose, the margin for error is really quite small, and I'm not precise enough. Again, coming down to consistency or lack of. How are we doing for fuel? 3.3 litres. It could be enough. Let's give it a try. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it if I show you that I am pretty darn quick on this track, only to then end up last on the grid. Oh my god. I just need to stay relaxed and calm and stop pushing so hard. You push too hard, it doesn't necessarily make you faster. Sometimes it just adds small mistakes in that lose you lots of time. I'm getting on the power too early, I think, through there. Damn and blast. Well, this will put me at the back of the pack. Oh dear. Not looking splendid, is it? And we got one more crack. Chicken. I don't think it's going to be very good. If it gets us just a few places up, oh, still last, 1.7 outside. I was expecting him to be a bit faster through there, I'll be honest. Nice, close, tight racing. Afternoon, sir. Now, this is probably a good example where you'll see he hits me up the arse. As they come in here way faster than I do. He didn't do it this time. Definitely take that last corner faster, but I'm taking it safely at the moment, which is good enough for me. slidey through there. We're not that fast. Which is worrying. Don't know why I'm slowing down so much. And is that rain? Well, I saw rain coming in then. Hallelujah, rain! You son of a gun. That wasn't me, that was someone hit me in the backside. You anus. 2 minutes 52 seconds left. I've got 1 litre. Let's do it. All or nothing lap. Having said that, it's a pretty slow start. Get over, sir. I'm going to go really wide there to give this guy some room. This is, yeah, looks like we're starting from the back then, guys. So, like I said earlier on during practice, I'm going to try and get on the podium. Try and stay on the track, really. I don't think we've had many dry races. Certainly no dry races that I've been in any way competitive with. And a new fastest lap from Mr. Alfie Pugh. Oops. Current and next lap times will be invalidated. Wonderful. Thanks so much, guys. Just because it came off the track a little bit down there in the corner. That's just wonderful. Maybe I can overtake this guy and make myself feel a bit better. Can't believe we're starting last. Last and 2 seconds behind fastest. Damn. Oh, we're out of fuel. We're out of fuel. Ah, well. Qualifying was fun, wasn't it? Goodness me. Let's hope I can do better for you guys in the race. Okay guys, this is it then. Just had a text from the wife. Apparently we're having pizza in a box tonight. My daughter's got it in her head. That's what we're having, so that's what we're having. Ah, man alive. Right. Sweetie. No, I didn't steal it from my daughter. This is what's left over from Halloween. Stuff that didn't get taken. So I'm allowed it. Hopefully you can't hear me chewing. I'm thinking it's going to keep my nerves, calm my nerves a bit. I don't know. Starting from the back again. Our teammate's right down there as well, so... Right, I almost started the race before changing it to race. That would have been so fun. That would have been perfect. That would have, we'd have run out of fuel on lap 5. Oh man. What am I like? Here we go. Good start. Oh. I had to swallow that thing. It was really distracting me, and I got a really sore throat. And every time I swallowed a bit of juice, it was hurting, so that's gone. Just not clean through there. And it is me that's doing that, because sometimes I get it so right. But we're going to come off there. Okay, so lap 1 is down. We've kind of got a bit of a gap between us and 3rd place in front of us there, so what was that line? Never taken that one before. So if we want podium, we're going to have to beat this guy in front of us. But there's no rush. I can reel him in slowly and only overtake him where it's safe. Try to go through it as fast as they do. Got to stop trying new things during the race. Stick to what I know. 6th gear is not what I know. Yeah, they're right on my backside now. I'm not calm, I need to just calm down. Oh. Made a bit of time up there. Not the best exit, but fastest sector so far during the race. Just get that wrong every flipping time. And I'm still a second quicker than my last lap. Kind of holding my own, I guess. Fourth is not Podium, and he is pulling away. Catching this guy now. Yeah, nearly lost it there. I'm trying that, doing that, try a different line every time I come into it thing, which is great if you're amazing. If you're Lewis Hamilton, that will probably work out rather well for you. But if you're me, then before you find that little sweet nugget that works like a dream, you're going to come off the track a lot of times. That's surprising. I'm getting more and more nervous about this corner every time I come into it. Just going to have to accept that I'm not fast through here. And stop trying to be before I bloody come off the track. If I get that corner right one time, I'm going to be right up on him. That was a good corner. Now we got an opportunity. Now we have an opportunity. I got that really right and then chickened out. Half a second quicker on that first sector. And we tried to take him here on the first lap, I think it was. The line's all wrong. Oh man, all that hard work. And even with being all over the place, there's bonus points for fastest lap as well. I think we're putting him under pressure, but then equally we're putting ourselves under pressure. Sweaty palms. We're getting nothing from the... Oh, are you joking? 36 seconds left on the lap. Where the hell's my pit crew? Why aren't they talking to me? I was expecting them to say 5 minutes remaining. not going to make it. Guys, I'm so sorry. I really thought I had more time. Ah, balls, man. And that's it, I've ruined it. Ruined the race. I predicted it, didn't I? I said before I started that's how it would end. That could have been such an amazing moment. Just making sure as we go through there. 4th place then, guys. It's not quite what I was after. We didn't even get fastest lap, but hopefully you agree, a marked improvement on my performance. I think I looked and felt more like a professional racer there than ever before. And if you look at the numbers there, they don't really do anything justice. Excuse me. We were faster than the winner's fastest lap. We were not faster than 2nd or 3rd. But my God, we could have been, couldn't we? The amount of mistakes I made, and that really is my problem. Is just lack of consistency. It's such a shame to end on a bit of a downer, really. But I suppose a lot of positives have come from this first season, where I've improved dramatically as a sim racer, and I'm really not feeling very well right now. But let's watch that replay, guys. Let's watch that replay. Oh, a little bit of knocking there. I don't remember that. But that put us up into 4th, I think, or 5th. Yeah, 5th. So that was a good solid start there. And we could have had this, excuse me, this blue car pretty early on as well, but this one corner here that I'm just not nailing. Oh, look at that, beautiful overtake, and he just cuts up inside of me. Oh, he didn't actually, he just held his line much quicker. And you can see I'm still sliding out, so I haven't quite got my setup right there, I don't think. It's a bit of slide there. Everybody else looks to be a lot smoother. In some corners though, sliding does make me that a little bit quicker. There's a name for that, like a professional racing name for that, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Nearly got taken out there, I didn't even notice that. But that's what gained us the gap. Lap 1. Yeah, I remember that. That was a weird line. I think that was just nerves. I couldn't decide whether to go around it in 5th or 4th, and I just ended up going all over the place. That was fairly smooth, fairly neat and tidy. And I was hunting this guy down for quite a long time, and I very, very nearly took him on that last lap. I think I chose the wrong corner to attack him on. I should have waited, taken him on the last corner. But yeah, you can see how much I'm sliding all over the place. Definitely a bit more tweaking required on that setup. I remember this moment in the race actually. That's when I just started to calm my nerves a tad more. Turn the wheel cam off. Probably turn the head tracking off now actually. So some pretty good racing, really. Not perfect, but certainly showing some potential. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat and organised. I don't think I got that corner right once in the whole race. In practice I did. In qualifying I didn't, and in the race I didn't. Really happy with that. I do feel there's more speed to gain on that last corner, but I feel confident that I'm not going to come off there unless I do something really silly. Wow, look at that. Chuck it in. Chuck it in and power through. Very nice. Hello, wavy guy. That's another thing that's happened since I've been playing Project Cars 2. I'm actually using proper racing techniques. I know when I'm loading the tyres, I know more, I feel more comfortable about knowing where the grip is. The only real issue for me is that Project Cars 2 feels a bit slow, and that causes me to drive a bit fast. So I think this lap now is our best lap of the whole race. This one coming up, I mean. Pretty sure I closed the gap down on Mr. Blue up in front. Early on the power there, nice and clean out. Eyes for number 3, or position 3, P3 I think it's called. And this is where I had the confidence to take it in 5th, I believe. Brake, power through. There it is. Oh, I could have done that much faster, really. But yeah, we definitely closed him down here. Every time I come down here, all I can see is that guy waving. So weird. Now I'm seeing pictures in the clouds. Oh, maybe this wasn't our fast lap then, I thought it was. But I tell you what, that went by so fast. And I've no idea what happened to the pit crew. They weren't talking to me at all. Locking the wheels up, coming off the track. We definitely closed him down there. And I think if this cold wasn't coming on and I'd have had another day's practice before doing the race, I think I'd have had that corner nailed, because I did get it right a few times. I mean, you saw in practice, I went around there pretty easily. I don't really know what the difference is between practice and now. Maybe it's just the weight of the extra fuel that's giving me that bit of extra momentum, or I don't know, something changed. Probably me, to be fair. More nervous, aware that it means more if I come off. Flat out, 5th gear. There we go, right up on him now. That was a great corner, and that put us so where we needed to be. And I did that so many times in this race. Took some great corners and then lost it on that one corner every single time, every lap. There we go. Maybe this time I'll have him. Nope, up on the inside. What an idiot. And then I still go off the track. Luckily I didn't spin it though, so that's something. Now that is a lot of time we've lost there, and if I remember rightly we make it up within 2 laps, maybe even by the end of this lap. In fact I think, yeah, on the brakes, 5th gear, push it through, we come out fairly on him, a little bit off him this time. What could have been, guys, what could have been. I think I might re-race Donington and use this setup. Look at that, we've overtaken him again. Well, technically we didn't overtake him. Whoa, yes, I forgot about that. Lucky we didn't hit the guy. Oh, this is the last lap. I gave it everything I had. No holds barred. Just managed to hold on to 4th place, and then to be honest I wasn't really interested in pushing any harder. All I had to do was get home, and I was more concerned about getting taken out on the last corner, but and there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, not just this race but the entire series, and giving me your support. I appreciate it more than I could possibly tell you guys. It has been great, it has been wonderful, and I've learned so much, and I just look forward to the day turn off. I look forward to the day when I can I look forward to the day where I can really, really show off and do some damage. So the drivers roster, we finished 4th overall. That can't be right. It must be just for this race, surely. Let's try continuing, see what happens. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So our teammate finished in 5th, and we're all the way down in 11th. But at least we're not last. And we improved in each race, I think. And where did we finish overall? 5th place. So not a great season. Not the best season in the world. Not the best driving. Not the best racer. Total points 69. Series unsuccessful. You did not successfully complete this series. You can go back and retry this series or try an alternative series if available. I might have a go at an alternative series, to be honest with you. Season unsuccessful. You did not successfully complete the season. You can go back and retry the season. It's the same thing, isn't it? So maybe I'll try out one of these other options here. Janetta Junior's Challenge. I think we'll win that second time round. There's only one track there that I'm in any way scared of. Karting, I don't know if I'm much of a karter, or Formula Rookie, maybe that's worth a punt. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Thank you for watching, thank you so much for supporting me and just being absolutely bloody amazing. I love you all, take care, goodbye for now.